third win ever in this building. And, man, Coach, let's just talk about first things first. Those final 16 seconds, your group, UNI, I mean, Trey Campbell, give him credit, man, on his senior night, trying to will his group all the way back in this game. And your group gets the stop needed to close out with the clock expiring. Just what it took to get over the line there defensively, especially at the end of the game.
Just, I wish we'd have taken better care of the ball. To start the game, they were really soft defensively, and then they turned up the pressure, and we kind of folded 10 turnovers at halftime. We were shooting 54%. If we could just take care of the ball, the pressure really bothered us. Probably weren't expecting that out of UNI, but he needed something to get his group going. And then, I blew it late here. I should have called a timeout when we got stuck in the paint. We had a timeout left, and I should have called a timeout there. It worked out for us, but that was a big mistake on my part. But they were, they were trying to late. The two times they did score, they switched on the ball screen and got Drew on Campbell, and he drove and got good shots on him, and so we went back to not switching on that last one, and it worked out for us.
Look, this was an emotional game. They're all, I think, emotional when you go on the road, and especially when that calendar is getting towards the end of the year. Everyone knows how important these games are. How did you feel your group today? That was a great crowd. They got into it when they needed to, yet your group was able to maintain that here on the road.
Yeah, being on the road this long, it would be easy with the kind of year we've had and all those things. Being on the road this long, you just go, let's get out of here and get home. But we spent the last 2 days talking about this being senior night for them, and since I've been here, we've not beaten one of the top teams at home and then gone to their place to play since I've been here. Now some of that is because we haven't been very good at home, but to I just know the feeling of beating somebody at home and then going back on the road and them being fired up and coming after you, and it's senior night and all those things. And I just if you guys will handle the emotion early. They're going to come at you. They're going to think you're going to fold if you'll handle it early. And we got off to a great start. And that really helped us and gave us a lot of confidence. And I just told them at halftime, man, you guys are better. You are better. And you got to start believing that. And when we played that way.
Coach, you guys at halftime, that first 5 minutes, you spoke to it about the turnovers, but they were double-teaming in spots you probably didn't expect. How proud are you of your guys for that first 5? You can't win a game in the second half in 5 minutes, but you can lose it.
I know. I told them, because they hit a three right out of the gate, and, like you could start feeling like, oh, here we go. And when we came and we were at the first time out, we were up 3. And I said, we handled all that. Like that was really what I was expecting the start of the game to be like, but it happened there at the start of the second half, and we handled it, and we came in. I said, they haven't gained any ground. I don't care how their fans are acting, how they're acting. They haven't gained any ground. You guys are doing a great job.
Another area, Coach, and I've said it a bunch. You've said it in your whole career. Let me coach. Let you coach. You guys play. I'll take care of the officials. I've never seen a better display of a team than what I saw tonight out of your kids handling their poise when things got squirrely. They let you do the coaching. They played ball. Can you comment on that?
Well, they know how I feel about it. Like I'm the only one that wants to talk to the officials, and there's one official out here that Ben was after pretty hard, and I was after him at the same time. Yeah. I mean, he got an earful on both ends, and there's another official out here that I've gotten a technical from this year, so I stayed away from that one. But the players in the huddle and substituting, all the stuff, they were great. It was all about the team, and when we went in there, you could just feel it like it was as good a road victory as we've had.
Bet. Coach, even though stats overwhelming may not pop, man, Jaheim Weber's 4 offensive rebounds to make up his 6 rebounds when he was in there, and what he was able to do defensively at times I felt was really big for you guys. And we'll get to Q and Drew in a moment, but just feel like Heem is giving you some really quality minutes, just another guy that's really starting to come on.
First half, really, really good minutes. We didn't play him a ton in the second half, but he's coming along for sure. He's such a big body, and he just needs more playing time and more confidence.
Drew Steffi, we were joking about earlier in the week, Coach, how your three-point shooting was keeping you in the game at Drake. Drew was just clutch. I think he made his first 4 threes. I think it was a perfect 4 for 4 to start the night, going into halftime and then answering those runs in the second half.
Yeah, and we know that's the kind of player he is, and we've been waiting for it. Even there with about 10 minutes to go, they went to a diamond and 2, and they just went man-to-man and face guarded Drew and Q, and then just diamond in the middle of the floor. And so that tells you what they think of those two. Because, Ben's not doing that a lot. I mean, they're pretty solid man-to-man defensive team, and we were good offensively. We shot a good percentage. We just couldn't take care of the ball.
I think you guys have done a good job with Prince Oligbe over this season to he's not over dribbling anymore. Tonight he went inside, even though his scoring doesn't show. He missed a couple free throws, but when he gets the ball, he's really being more effective. Apparently, you guys have spent a lot of time with him on that.
Yeah, what we're asking him to do is get a catch. Even if it's on the backside catch and a quick flip, ball screen, and then get out of it and look for pocket passes. That's what we're trying to look for with him. And he's doing a much better job of that, much better.
I know, Q, we've talked about his decision-making. He gets 5 assists tonight. I know 5 turnovers is not what he's going to like either, but how did you feel he was just still in key spots tonight, was able to answer?
I'm telling you, ever since he's come back from his injury, I've said this, he's been a joy to coach. He's very engaged. Everybody we play against knows he's the guy they got to stop. They put Bond on him tonight, a bigger guy to try to really take care of him, and he's just been playing out of his mind.
You're a very calm demeanor guy, and you are throughout the game, outside just the emotions of getting on officials from time to time. I want to ask you about the shot Q made. I can't remember if it was the last field goal made, but his fadeaway, I think, kissed home off the glass.
Off the glass.
Just what a shot, Coach. I know you see it every day in practice, but that is a tough shot.
I think it was wrong foot too. He jumped off the wrong foot. I mean, his little mid-range game is really good.
Coach, I've never seen you call so many plays you did tonight, and I'll tell you what, your kids executed. The last play Q got was on a great play on the back cut. We got 2
layups out. Yeah. We got a layup out of it in the first half. We got a layup out of it here in the second half, and the guys did a good job of executing it.
Coach, before we let you go, got one more home game this weekend against Indiana State. I know it's an area that you guys have talked about. You want to do a better job of protecting home court, because your group has won at Belmont, you've won at Illinois State, you've won at Northern Iowa. Those are 3 really hard places to win. How important it is for your group to end your year at home in the right way.
And I think this will help, because what we're doing is we're starting to get over what everybody's expecting us to do. But our players aren't. And so that was my concern is, do they expect us to come in here and put up a good fight and not win? Because you play how you view yourself. I say that all the time, and for us to be able to beat a very good team at our place, and know they're going to be ready for us. They have been playing great. Let's face it, they've been blowing teams out, and our kids show up the way they did, being on the road for 4 days. It just tells me that their heads are right, they're thinking in the right direction, and we're playing our best basketball here late.
So much says about who you play in this building, too, but there's been a lot of great Saluki teams that have come in here and not been able to win.
It's a tough place to play, for sure. Ben's a great coach.
Coach, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice win, Coach.
Once again, that was head coach Scott Nagy joining us. His comments were brought to you by CMC Mitchell & Associates.